Hello again, and welcome back. Now, I'm assuming you have watched the orientation video and that you've gone through all this stuff, course information. Don't forget that one. The whole works, okay? And you have also watched the introduction to this module. So now we're in the homework section of Module 1. Now, the big issue now is getting set up in Mindtap. Well, obviously you clicked on this to get here. So the next thing we're going to do is click on Mindtap Access and Registration. So that's what I'm going to do. You're not going to do it. You're going to keep watching this video. So let's click on this. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to sign up for Mindtap. You're going to register with your email address and whatnot. Now, they tell us they're going to change the Box of Books program a little bit. I don't know what those changes are, and I don't even know if it's true. So if you're participating in the Box of Books program, you don't need to do anything. I mean, you just click, you register, and you're going to come here. You're going to end up coming to this spot. Let's see, there we go. And if you opted out of Box of Books, you still can have access, but you're eventually, at some point, you're going to receive a bill, okay? But however you do it, this is how you get into Mindtap. And Mindtap is where our textbook is and problems and so on and so forth. So, here we are. Again, here's your course up here. Make sure you're in the right course. Now, in this video, this name may not be your course, but when you go in there, okay, it'll show your course and section. Now, my recommendation at the beginning is to click on Expand All, just so you don't miss anything until you get used to this. So, here we are. Getting started. Key tools for learning success. First thing you're going to do is watch this video. It'll introduce you to Mindtap, and now you'll notice some points out here to the side. That's how many points it's worth, except it's a practice problem. Practice. If it's practice, it doesn't matter what it says. It could say 500 million points, and it doesn't count because it's a practice problem. Now, I used to have this as a graded problem, okay? And too many people had problems with the video, and with the Applia assignments, the telling you how to do Applia. A student pointed out to me that the problems in this practice introduction to using Applia was actually harder than the actual homework and the actual course. I decided to make it a practice set. So I really want you to see that. Just watch it, kind of work through it, and get introduced to this stuff. There's where to start. Okay, and let's see. Come on, click down. Oh, there we go. When you're done with that, you're ready for chapter 10. Excuse that, chapter 10. Chapter 1. It's been a long day. Okay, chapter 1. Here we are, chapter 1. Click on chapter 1. And there we are. First thing is a textbook. There's our textbook. Chapter 1 in the textbook. This is our main textbook. So let's start. Oh, and 3 activities. Open those. Click on that. Just start at the top and click your way down. That's the formula. Okay, and this is our textbook by N. Gregory Mankiw, professor of economics, Harvard University. It's the top-selling textbook in the world. And the reason why it's the top-selling is because it's the best. Okay, it's extremely well written. There's a lot of good textbooks, by the way, and I've used a lot of them. This one is honestly the first book I've never had a complaint about. Meaning it's not clear, it's too hard, it's too something, it's whatever. And I've been using it a number of years, been a reviewer on it in the past, and so on. But so here we are, and I don't know why it came up to this page. Probably because I was looking at it earlier on, and it kind of left off here. Let's chapter introduction. There we are. Now we're at the beginning. Now and I hope you notice what I did there. I clicked up there, and that gave me the chapter, here's the table of contents for that chapter. So, introduction. Don't worry, I'm not going to read the chapter to you. Here's an introductory video. Okay, and there's several videos in here. You just scroll down as you read, and then you change the page, and that's it. You just kind of work your way through it. Now let me go till I get to one of these questions that you're going to do. Concept clip, efficiency. You're going to watch this, and then you're going to answer some questions. There's some questions in there. All right, pretty concept clips, opportunity cost. Well, let me click on that. And well, I don't know whether there's some questions. Most of them have well, there may or may not be some questions. Okay, they're not all the same. Well, I think you've definitely got the idea. Now up here, I think they give you this intro. You can change the text size. This is the funniest one. You can actually have it read to you, and believe me, it's a hoot. If you're ever having a hard time getting some sleep, that will put you to sleep in a hurry. Okay, so there's our text. So your first assignment is to read chapter 1. And you're going to do these quick quizzes. And you run into those in the body of the chapter, by the way, and concept clips you run into in the body of the chapter. Do those. Remember, those are 10% of your grade. And there we go. Here's a quiz. It's a practice quiz. Now, as you come down further, practice and apply, more practice, and then you've got some issues here with, or more resources, I should say, video problem walkthroughs. These will help you calculate and better understand some videos on some of the concepts. Now, the homework. Remember, the homework counted 40% of your grade. Now, this is huge. Here's the homework. And it's the last thing you do, okay? You go through all this other stuff. You read the chapter. You do the concept quizzes and so on and so forth. You do practice problems. Then you do the homework. Now, down here below, there are some other resources for you. You might want to dig around. You may or may not need them. The main thing for me, my advice, is to read the chapter and then do the concept, the questions embedded in the chapter, and then do some practice quiz, and then you're ready for the homework, okay? That's a pretty good formula. Okay, and then here's chapter 2. Same thing, same organization. Now, module 1 includes 2 chapters. Do not confuse chapters and modules. They are different. The course is organized in modules, and some of the modules have 1 chapter, some have 2 chapters. So just keep that in mind. This module has 2 chapters. Now, there's the textbook. Here are the questions. Oh well, well, there we are. Chapter quiz, video problem walkthroughs. Okay, some graphing help, and again, homework. There you are. And that gets us to chapter 3, which is part of module 2. So there we are. That's how Mindtap works. Just get in, start here at the top, get familiar with it, and then just start with chapter 1. Okay, there you go. Start reading chapter 1 and go from there. Any questions? You know how to contact me. This is how you contact me. Let's get out of here. I think I'm done with this. Messages. That's how to contact me. This tells you how. Contact Professor Ford, and you come in here. And I know I talked about this a little bit. I didn't really get to this. This tells you how to do it. And this, please do not use my campus email address. We want to keep everything right here in Blackboard. Okay? It becomes an organizational nightmare if I'm getting contacted every which way. I mean, yes, it's nice to have 40 different ways to contact someone, but really, it's better for you and for me, and I'm likely to get it sooner if you do it right here. Okay, right here, messages. All right, so continue forward in Module 1 into Mindtap. Get back to me with any questions you may have, and I think you're good to go for Module 1. All right, see you in Module 2.